Everyone, I just got out of the theater. Once again, I'm by myself on this review. I just got out of X-Men Apocalypse, the much anticipated movie of 2016. No, I'm kidding. It's not. I liked it. I don't see what all the critics are hating on it. I mean, probably the reason why it's getting hated is because it does have a slow beginning, and sometimes you don't care what happens to the characters in the beginning. Towards the end, you do. I mean, you do get, you know, a sense that these are the people from Days of Future Past and First Class and the first Wolverine. I mean, the first, not the first Wolverine. Fuck that movie. No, I'm kidding. But seriously though, the first X-Men. Yeah, first X-Men. So, genuinely, I adored the movie. I don't think that's a surprise. I think that the movie serviced well. I think that where all the beats hit, it hit really well. I think that, you know, all the different valences it has in the movie is particularly good. There are very little flaws. Well, there are a lot of flaws, like, I'll get to it later in the spoiler section of this review. But when I did see the everything that was happening with, you know, the different characters, I was like, okay, so we're going from here, here, here. At times it did feel a little cluttered, but at the end of the day, there was so much stuff that needed to be addressed before, you know, all of that happened. So I think it was well merited. All the stuff that was given into the movie. First off, let me talk about the great and mighty Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse. I think that he is a fantastic actor. I liked him in Sucker Punch. I liked him in how can I forget it? Star Wars. I liked him in Star Wars a lot. I liked him in Ex Machina, and I liked him in this one. I think he's a fantastic actor. I think he has a lot going for him. I can't wait to see what else he has in store. This was definitely no villain of the week. He was spectacular as Apocalypse. I felt threatened, especially when he threatened Charles Xavier, which I'll get to in a minute. I really liked his character story. I really loved what they did with his arc. Jennifer Lawrence was Jennifer Lawrence in this movie as Katniss Everdeen, as Mystique. It was a little grating seeing her in her less Mystique outfit, but more Jennifer Lawrence outfit. Made me feel uncomfortable. Like this is some Hollywood charts guy saying, "Oh, watch Jennifer Lawrence because she's in right now." And so I don't know. Don't get me wrong. She was great in the movie. Don't get me wrong. She was really good in the movie. She had this strong, commanding presence about her, and she was a great X-Men. I really like her addition, but it's just she wasn't in there as Mystique. She was in there as Jennifer Lawrence, which I find a little grating. Love the fact that Storm is foreign. I really love that. That's really cool. I don't know what her name is. I know she's from Game of Thrones. I know that she's one of them. But I really love the girl who played Jean Grey. I really loved it. I got more of a sense that Famke Janssen, I think that's her name. I think that she was more eye candy, more than a solid performance. But when she did do Phoenix Jean Grey, she was serviceable. But this one kicked ass. I mean, she was like, the way that there was a scene in there when she was dreaming about the end of the world, the forthcoming, you know, which kind of hints at the Dark Phoenix saga. And I kind of hope that they go that route in future X-Men movies. I mean, it's kind of obvious that they're gonna push more. You know, the ending leaves off to where there can be more. So I think that's really cool what they did with that. I really like Michael Fassbender. The more and more I see of Michael, the more and more of him I like seeing. I can't wait, for one thing, for damn certain, I cannot wait until Assassin's Creed. That movie looks badass, which I saw the trailer in its full theater glory, and I don't know, I found that really amazing and really impressive, seeing what they did with it, you know, on the big screen. So except for Kanye, fucking hell, no, I can't stand Kanye. I'm sorry, all that ego is preventing me from liking his music. You know, I don't care if I don't know the guy. I could still still reeks of ego. But anyway, that's my review on Kanye. I think that it's a undeserved panned movie. I think that there are a lot of good elements. It kept me thoroughly entertained. At the beginning there was a slow build, but towards the end there was, you know, the build was needed, kind of thing. You know what it's like a necessary evil, I would say. Luke Evans as Quicksilver. This is where I'm gonna fucking say it. This is where Marvel Studios got it wrong, man. They got it wrong. This is the definitive Quicksilver. Just though there's a sequence, I didn't think that they were gonna do it, but they topped the scene in Days of Future Past, which was amazing, just seeing him do that. Okay, I'm gonna go into spoilers right now. Hugh Jackman was in the movie, but very briefly. He was Weapon X Wolverine. And at the end of the credits, Stryker was there, and there was all these other different villains, and it hinted at a new villain called Sinister, which I'm freaking excited about. I can't wait to see Sinister, you know, brought into the forefront of it. I hope that they bring him into the Deadpool movie first and then X-Men. That would be fantastic. Kind of hint at the X-Force thing going on, which would be kind of cool. Jean Grey, man, they strongly hinted at a Dark Phoenix saga there, or some shit like that. Because I was amazed what they did with that. The effect that, you know, at the end when she defeated Apocalypse. My God, the way the shape of the bird. I have to say that, you know, and it was really, and they made fun of X-Men 3, The Last Stand, which I don't see why everybody doesn't like it. The Last Stand, that's a kill, you know, I like it. I really liked what they did with the Dark Phoenix thing, and I want to see a movie where it's just Phoenix, like X-Men Phoenix. Just that alone would make a kick-ass movie. Again, they kind of pushed Jubilee to a corner, which those who are a fan of the animated series kind of resonant to the humor of that. Angel was kind of there. She was there. Psylocke, she was kind of there. I guess she's gonna be a villain in the next movie. I'm not sure. bunch of action in the movie was well done. It's end of the day, Man of Steel destruction, but except you give a shit. You know, that's all I have to say. You give a shit. The next movie I'm gonna see is probably Alice Through the Looking Glass. So stay tuned for that. I'll keep you guys posted. You know where to find me. Listen to some of the old podcasts if you guys miss us, hearing our sweet, delicate voices. But without further ado, I'm Kyle Lara. You'll probably see Alexis and Peter in the next podcast that we're gonna have. So